Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, Alex, the Financial Guru, and I am back in the building with my brothers, BroTalkTV.com. Got to say something super, super special for y'all tonight. It is a live version of Ask the Bros. Yo, any questions, anything that you got, you know, this is a chance where we get to talk about it. So let me introduce my brothers to y'all. First, we're going to start off with my brother, Steve.
Hey, man, what's going on, everybody? Steve's in the building. Glad to be here with my brothers on Ask the Bros. Hashtag Ask the Bros. BroTalkTV.com. Hashtag Ask the Bros.
Ask the Bros. Next, got to talk about my other light-skinned brother, Jay.
Yo, what's good? Chilling. What's up?
That's what's up.
Yeah, let's cut you off for tonight.
I know, right?
Next, we got last but definitely not least, my brother Ray.
What's up? It's your boy Ray, Bro Talk TV. We out here, man. Thanks for joining us. We're looking forward to hearing y'all questions. Ask the Bros. Hashtag Ask the Bros.
Ask the Bros. All right, guys. So let's kick this off. What's the questions that we got for tonight? I know we didn't get a chance to the last time. We had a bunch of people who sent in a lot of requests, and we weren't able to touch it.
Man, we do have a lot of requests that we're going to go through. But just for our listeners, our viewers out there, I want you to, in the comments section, you can ask any questions that you want us to answer, and we'll be willing to answer those questions. Or you can go to www.brotalktv.com /AskTheBros, and you can submit your questions anonymously, and we'll get them in real time. So our first question up is going to be, well, this is an anonymous question. It says, how many sex partners for a woman is too many in a man's opinion?
Out the gate.
Out the gate. Listen, man. Listen, our viewers and our listeners want to know. I'm not holding back anything, man. I have a lot of questions here, and I know that a lot of these questions come from women, but fellas, we're accepting men's questions as well. But out the gate, man, we are going hot and heavy, late night after dark, right? On live. So
we hit midnight.
We ain't even hit midnight, right? It's early still. So how many sex partners for a woman is too many in a man's opinion? I don't know, Alex. I might have to get that one to you, brother.
All right, let's do this. Ask that question one more time so I can make sure 1,000% I answer this correctly.
All right. So the question is from an anonymous submission.
Yes.
How many sex partners for a woman is too many in a man's opinion? And I already know that when women say 20, they mean 40. When they say 5, they mean 10. So they want to know how many is too many.
First off, let me give a special shout out to my girl Nikki Patterson. She just says she's stopping through.
Oh, nice.
And my boy Sheed.
Shout out Nikki.
She's there?
Sheed is here.
Oh, Sheed, what's up, Sheed? Shout out to Sheed, man. I remember Sheed from my last live episode. She was hilarious, man. He's much love, Sheed.
And Glenisha, she always holding us down. So this is a tough one, my brother. Okay. Now, we all know when it comes to women, there's that multiplication rule.
By 5, right?
It's times 3.
Oh, 3.
So if she told you she had 3 people, she really means she had 9. So just make sure y'all remember that. When you're doing your mathematics, always go by at least, 3? 3. So women, how much is too much? Well, for my relationship, 1 is too much. If you had 1 prior to me, I don't want you.
Come on, man. Be realistic, man. Come on, man. Be realistic. Please.
Be realistic. Okay. I'm going to be realistic. She says the remainder is 5. Reminder is 5. So I'll tell you what. In all seriousness, it really doesn't matter to me. If you got a 20 body count, you know.
That's it.
Damn, that's it. What you mean 20? 20 is a lot.
Hey, you a hoe, Jay.
Oh my God! All day, man. That's not even hitting the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg for Jay.
Jay
said, "That's it, man. My body count."
Yo, she said, make sure you carry the 9 when you
20, carry the 2. How much is it multiplied by 5? Oh,
I'm
man.
just saying, some people don't got miscount, so just make sure that we clarify that only 20 is your max.
20 is the max.
20 is your max. Okay. All right.
Nikki, you know I ain't lying. You talking about something. What's the next question?
Oh, wait.
Did anybody else answer, man? Come on, man. Circulate that question, man.
I mean, I was ready to move on. Oh, you want to skip that? No, I'll answer it because my answer is going to be, I got a good answer. So my answer is basically similar to what Alex said, but I don't say it doesn't matter. I just think that as long as you're okay with it, whatever that number is, I don't personally feel like that needs to necessarily be the first conversation. But if you do feel like you need to ask that question, just know that you might not like the answer.
Yes.
So sometimes there's some questions you just don't need to ask. And if you do ask the question, you better be willing to accept the answer. And hopefully the person you're dealing with is honest enough and truthful enough to tell you the answer, times 3.
Times 3.
I mean, to be responsible, I think you should ask that question.
Expound on that. See?
Okay. If a female has slept with over 100, okay, let me be real.
If it has to do with STDs, then just get a test. That has nothing to do with anything.
But still, you would still
just go get a test
you
together.
You would
Hold my
consciously
hand.
want to know. Exactly.
Go to the clinic and get pricked.
All I'm saying is for that reason, I would say you would want to know, and then you could go ahead and
See, I always say if that's the first thought you have about somebody, then you might you might
not want to be with them.
you know what I'm saying?
You might as well just
you know what I'm saying?
take the L.
If they known for sleeping around and you just like, I gotta get that too, then you maybe should just reconsider.
Yeah, just
you know what
forget
I'm
it.
saying? Especially if you live in certain areas. That's all I got to say. Certain areas have higher percentages than others. We got to worry about them things. But,
so
I'm
you
a
don't
good
get
Christian
curious.
man, so I ain't worried. No, I'm good. I'm married, man.
You get curious? No, I'm talking about
somebody else.
when you were single. You was not curious on their body count.
Yeah, I was. But I also was immature, though. So I also wasn't.
So even if
I wasn't
it was a high
ready.
number, you was like,
I wasn't ready.
forget that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to listen.
Wait, what?
Alex's first answer would have been my answer.
Okay.
How many you? Yeah, 1. What you mean you had 1? That was my problem. But I was not. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I was immature.
Dang.
So let me ask you a question, and this has nothing to do with anybody submitted, but do you feel like guys have pressure if you're the one, the first one?
If I'm the one?
Yeah.
No.
No pressure?
No. You know why?
Definitely no pressure.
There's no one to compare me to.
Yeah.
So if I suck,
it doesn't matter.
I can be the laziest person in the room.
You're not gonna take the lazy way out, though.
I'm not. I'm not. But I'm just saying, there's no pressure because I know I'm not the worst. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll be all right. Whatever they decide, I set the bar.
Facts.
Well, I mean, you gotta would want to think about it because let's say you set the bar, but the bar wasn't high enough.
Talking about somebody else.
Oh, boy. Where we going with this?
All I'm saying is, not me. Put it down.
All right, well, listen.
You got the wrong one.
All right, Jay. We're not talking about anybody at the table. All right, so we're gonna get that clear.
No, but I was just saying, like, in some cases, some people might say, okay, this is the bar, but then they meet somebody else like, dang, the other dude I was just sleeping with, he ain't doing right. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's kind of a little bit of pressure because you want to be the one she misses after you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you went into it the wrong mindset. You're talking about
that's what it is.
What you mean? Talk about you want to be the one she misses when she leave you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the wrong. You got the wrong mindset, bro. You really want to lose him? I'm gonna lose her. So let me just make sure she misses me.
You don't want to. You don't want to be lost, Jay. Like
I know that, but I'm
going
just
and saying, man, listen,
to
I'm
that.
gonna make sure she never even thinks
Facts.
about leaving me.
Facts.
This is gonna be the best moment in her life.
Facts.
Okay.
At least the best I can make it.
You ain't never leaving me.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, but it's,
Until they leave you.
it's all jokes. But honestly, I think at the end of the day, the true answer is, don't ask the question if you can't take the answer.
Facts.
And if you are gonna ask the question, be mature enough to respect it, whatever the answer is.
Okay.
That's really what it comes down to.
Don't fall over when she says
Don't
a high
over.
number.
Don't pass out.
Yeah, man.
If you do though, get some ice and some, one of these.
Right.
And you'll be all right. You'll recover.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be all right.
Go take a flight 33.
Take flight. Take flight.
Yeah. All right. So I have another one.
Yeah.
The last time we were at the table, I skipped it because I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I brought it in front of a group of females, and they're like, no, that's the question we want to know. And I just thought it was just ridiculous, man. So it says, bros, is it just me? I think it's okay to fart or poop in front of them.
Oh God.
But my partner feels differently. How do you feel about your partner, either girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, or husband, farting in front of you? And then I got a bonus question. How do you feel about your partner's bowel movement in front of you?
Oh my God.
And this is from Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poop. I don't know. The Christmas poop. This is back in December. I think it's very weird. And I told a group of females that I would never ask this question. She said, no, we want to know because we think about this stuff. So what do you guys think about pass gas in front of your spouse, or doing a number two and in the bathroom and just sitting there and just having a conversation?
I don't see no problem with it.
This is.
I mean, if you comfortable, you're supposed to be comfortable with your girlfriend or spouse or whatever like that. You should be fine with whatever they do in front of you.
You just nasty,
You're
Jay.
supposed to love them for who they are.
Hey, they
See
ain't
what
got
I'm
nothing to
saying?
do with love.
And shout out to Mr. Hanky from,
Yeah.
Mr. Hanky,
from
Christmas
South
poop.
Park. So South Park, I respect that.
Let me tell you something. I've been in relationships, and one thing I don't use the restroom in front of any woman. That's just a no-no.
Why?
Because they don't need to smell what's coming out of me, and I don't want to smell what's coming out of them.
All right.
I just believe it's a respect factor thing. Doesn't mean I'm right. But I just believe in respecting each other's privacy. That's a private moment for you. Do what you do. It's a private moment for me. Allow me to do what I do. Let me shower and come back to you.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, I was like, what you say? You
don't
don't
shower?
take a shower by yourself?
You don't
too?
shower by yourself? You shower by yourself only too?
I do shower by myself. I mean, it doesn't have to be every time. But if I just use the bathroom, yeah, I would like to shower by myself.
All right, so
Wait, hold on. You telling me y'all do a number two and then get in the shower with your women?
I mean, I wipe.
I mean, there's a process, man, my brother. There's a process, right?
You gotta wipe. One, then two, right? Yeah, I know, right? 1, 2, 3. Don't just skip that whole step of wiping.
Like you bring your shitty ass in the shower without wiping, man. What the hell?
I'm asking you a crazy question.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to split this. That's terrible.
Listen,
I gotta get in the shower.
I'm not.
It's coming down. You a white man?
Listen. I'm not saying, but men can't wipe as good as women.
You have to talk about yourself, man. I got flexible
Hey,
wipes. I need a little moisture because I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little boozy or what. But
This is all I'm saying. If y'all are sitting there,
wet wipes, flexible, because they'll clog up your toilet. And I'm not tired of plunging toilets.
if y'all sitting there, and if you have hair on your body, I'm sorry, that dry toilet tissue is not enough to thoroughly wipe.
That's why it's wet wipes. If you have wet wipes,
Get some
you put
moisture
a
in
little,
your life.
put a little water on the tissues. Make sure you're good.
That's
And
nasty.
water on the tissues. Hey, man,
That don't sound like it feel right.
it don't feel right, but it get the job done if you can't get into a shower. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, yeah, that's true. I will say that.
So, I will say this. My take on this is give me a heads up. That's all.
Like, don't walk into it.
In other words,
Yeah.
if you know I'm about to be in the room,
Yeah.
or if you know I'm about to go in the room that you just pooted in, just let me know.
Yeah.
And I can U-turn. I can make a decision, a conscious decision, whether or not I want to deal with this right now. If I want to deal with this, so I don't care. I really got to go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I gotta go anyways. So it don't. That made no difference to me.
Hey, baby. Hey, come talk to me.
What I just
I'm on the toilet. Come talk to me, man.
Right,
Let's have a conversation.
You know what my problem?
I can't do it.
I know. Here's what I think my problem is. Is I can't imagine saying, "Oh wait, you gotta get out because I got to go to the bathroom right now." You know what I'm saying? Like if I got to go, I'm not gonna kick you out. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. Yo, you might want to. It's your business if you decide to hang out, but I gotta go do it.
Wait. So I gotta ask another question. So you telling me when you just had Taco Tuesday,
that make your stomach rumble too, I ain't gonna lie.
your stomach is rumbling,
Burrito.
rumbling the jungle.
and you have a thing that black people deal with at times called mud butt.
What the heck? Is that a black people thing? I thought it was a mud butt.
And you're telling me
Poor thing.
you have mud butt, and you just say, "Bae, stay right there,"
No,
or let's talk.
no one's inviting anyone. That's not what we're talking
We're
about.
saying if you walk up and run into them in the bathroom already.
Oh, okay. They're already in the
Yeah.
bathroom. Yeah. So for me, I automatically if someone's in the bathroom and I'm walking there, I say, "Oh, my bad," and I just walk away.
Yeah.
Now they say, "No, it's okay. I ain't doing anything. We can talk." Okay, all right, we can talk now. But it can't be where, she just in there like, "So, babe, how was your day?" I'm like, "Yeah, my day was good." And I'm like, "Whoa." Yeah, we can't have no full convo and you blowing up. No.
Yeah, but that's like an invitation. Like who wants to invite somebody to a shitty picnic? Right.
I feel you on that, man.
I'm not
Nobody
inviting you in.
I'm not at all.
If you happen to need to use the bathroom or the sink or whatever while I'm in the bathroom, that's a different story. But I'm not inviting nobody around. Yeah. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm trying not to bring you in it.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
if you
saying.
decide that you need to be here, hey, I'm not gonna kick you out either. I'm doing what I got to do. Handling mine.
I agree.
All right. That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Nothing else?
Next question.
Next question? All right, man. Let me get this other questions coming up. So, somebody said, what's the best way to break up with someone?
I'll be honest. When I was younger,
Diana said to light a candle.
to light the candle.
Yeah, I'm just for the past. Diana was on the show as well. That's so. If y'all see our beards looking nice
Delightful
and
D's.
moistful,
man. Hey, Diana, shout out to you because I've been using that. I realized that I can only use one drop at a time. So that little bottle you gave us, man, it works wonders because that one drop really spread the oils there. Shout out to Diana.
Yeah, Diana held us down. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. When I was younger, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not know how to break up with a woman. Well, a girl. So I used to send text messages.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't want to be that type of person, but I just didn't know how to face a girl crying in front of me.
Yeah.
I think that was a
You
struggle.
whack, bruh.
Bro, I can't say like,
Ray,
I had to.
Ray over here is breaking hearts.
Yeah. Ray's like, bro, you should have just broke her heart. Duh.
Tell her you don't like her anymore.
I'm sorry, I struggle with that.
But I would rather do it because if I can't do it to your face,
Yeah.
then I feel like it wasn't real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I care too much about the person, hopefully, to at least respect them, or I should say I respect them enough to not send them a text message. That's like breaking up. Think about it. The equivalent of a text message is the equivalent of of a letter back in the day. That's like sending someone a letter in the mail, telling them, "Oh yeah, it's just not gonna work out, so I married somebody else."
But that was
good
normal.
luck. Like, no.
Hey, but
That was normal back then.
this is how I see it, man. If when it's time to separate, it's time to separate. So regardless, however the separation occurred.
Thanks, Steve. You got to help me out, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
part of
this-
the
no,
day,
no, no.
Now I would just FaceTime you.
Yeah. So
Oh my god. This guy.
Hey,
If I was single,
he ain't even gonna use his cell phone minutes. He gonna hit you up on Wi-Fi.
These are my brothers.
Yo, that's sad.
This man said he gonna send a text message. Then he said he gonna FaceTime her and say, "Oh, yep, sorry."
Hey, yeah, I'm done.
My face.
I decided
don't
you
know
was
what
a
to tell
good
you.
enough,
My face, so we good.
Nah, man. Hey, I'll be honest with you. That's not easy though.
It's
not.
really not.
Because every time I have broken up with somebody, it was always in person.
Yeah.
And you're not lying. It's always waterworks immediately.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is for me to move on like that, like I'm really already over it.
Yeah.
So I'm literally like emotionless. So you're like, ah!
Yeah, you see, that's the
And they
problem.
holding on my neck and trying to get me to hug them and hold them. And I'm just like,
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
I'm like, is this done yet? Because I got a tea time at noon. Tea time. Hey, man, you got me talking about golf now. I didn't even know
I'm not gonna play. I'm not bringing golf in the relationship breakup. I don't know, man.
Let me go back to what I know. Let me go back to it. I gotta go meet Jay for some basketball.
Right,
So,
man. Yeah. Just have a phone call, man. If you have to, man. Just
I don't think
no.
phone call either.
Come on, man up, man.
And the voice, just
That's all right,
cracking
man.
point.
Listen, just,
nah, man, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that.
Listen, man, when I was younger, you know, the thing is, sometimes people will teach us how to get women, but they don't teach us how to keep them.
Yeah.
And they don't teach us how to leave them.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I never had that list. You're
Yeah.
right. I
You
never
know what
had
I'm
that
saying?
conversation with nobody.
Yeah,
Not
so-
a brother,
Yeah.
not a parent.
Yeah,
nobody.
nothing. So at the end of the day, when it comes to separation, try and do it as cordial and as amicable as possible.
Facts.
Give that person the courtesy and the utmost respect. And if you realize that it's gonna get a little left, it's time to clear it.
Facts.
You know, me, I used to be about all that stupid drama and all that. Ah, how could you do me like that? Well, you know, I don't care. Get your brother. Get your daddy. I don't give. You know,
I whoop them all.
I whoop him. You know, all that
You
foolishness.
can't whoop my daddy. Well, they can't whoop my brother.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you know, we trying to hurt each other,
Right.
and it's just like, no, man, that's not the way to do it. Like, we can still be cordial, we can still be cool afterward, but you know, we can't be lovers. That's it.
yeah. I feel you on that.
What's the next question?
Next
Steve?
question is: what is unforgivable in a relationship? What is unforgivable in a relationship?
I think we spoke about this on episode 3.5.
0.5.
Yeah, when Alex was saying something about, like, we was talking about what is a no in our relationship.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
non-negotiables.
Yeah. I think that was domestic violence part 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is no in the relationship? What's a non-negotiable? You said.
Yeah, what's unforgivable actually?
Oh,
It's unforgivable. So that's
Oh, it's a little different.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's damn near like I'll kill you. You do something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Or at least I killed this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you got to work on the breakup. So what's that? What got you to that point? I guess.
Yeah.
Jared?
Why y'all looking at me?
Hey, man. Clearly, you send text messages. So
I gotta hear what you gotta say.
Nah, let me go to Alex. You gotta think about that one.
All right, non-negotiable. What is non-negotiable or unforgivable in a relationship?
Unforgivable for me is if you come at my children or my loved ones sideways. You know,
Yeah, I hear that.
like how I look at things. I have a few great people in my life, and if you come at them sideways, I just can't vibe with you no more.
Yeah. For me, it's dishonesty.
Okay.
So I think
Yeah.
I said this on that same show.
Yeah.
For me, it's dishonesty. If you can't be honest with me,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
real with me,
Yeah, I can't vibe
I
with
can't
you.
vibe with you.
I could deal with a lie depending on what the lie is and what it's about.
No.
If it's like, yeah, you know, if it's like the
if the relationship's built on
Well,
false
if it's
trust,
stacked on lot,
Yeah.
yeah,
Stacked
because
on lies, I got
what happens with a lie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
A lie, it starts off small,
Yeah.
always,
And
right?
it just
Not
snowballs.
always, but most times. Exactly. And one lie, in order to cover up that lie,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta
do
lie
another
again,
lie.
yeah.
You gotta do another until it gets to the point it's out of control. I done been burnt too many times with lies.
Yeah.
And I'm not just personal relationships,
Yeah.
but just
People,
business
yeah, period.
and
Yeah.
in general. So I've learned over the years, like, that's for me a sign that I just need to go.
yeah,
Like, if you
Time
just
to
can't
clear
keep it 100 with me, and that's any relationship for me. That's not like a romantic relationship. That's any relationship. If you can't keep it 100 with me, I'm not saying you got to tell me everything, but if you got
Yeah.
to lie to me about things,
Yeah, can't do it.
I can't do it. Not long term.
What about you, Steve?
Yo, I'm 100% with Ray.
Yeah.
Like, I have a problem with liars.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't trust you. I don't know who you are because you are lying to me and you're putting up a front. I can't vibe with you. Like, so that right there, I'm gonna cut you loose real quick.
What about you?
And hey, just to let you know, I'm gonna tell you to your face. I ain't sending a text message.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look you eyeball to eyeball and be like, yo, clear it. I'm clearing it. Bye.
I guess maybe I'm just too damn emotional. Sometimes you gotta break up through text because I'm afraid.
Thank you, my
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. No, I gotta keep it 100.
Let's go.
That's a light skin. That's a light skin.
It gotta be a light skin thing.
Let's go.
Because
fight.
because yo, I'm afraid that if I see you face to face and then you try to tell me some foolishness, you know, it might be a Jamaican box just waiting in the cut. So it's just I can't do it, man. Nah, you know what? I'm with you, Jay. You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Felt alone.
Yeah.
Felt lonely in my corner. But for me, I ain't gonna lie. When y'all was talking, I could not think of anything that would affect me to that point. But now that I think about it, I think it's mainly if a woman tries to control my life and try to tell me like, oh, you can't do this or you can't, like, very controlling. I can't deal with women who are super controlling.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to tell me something that is to better me as a man, I respect that 100%. Obviously it's gonna be annoying, but you know, being a child and then growing up, you know, you become a man. But a lot of times you have women that will say like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I just can't do that. It's very frustrating. Especially if you
Take off the basketball shorts. You
got
have too much calves.
Listen, you
tell me I can't play basketball. Oh no, you gotta go.
Yeah, you got the wrong guy.
You gotta go.
I dated a girl who had an issue with me playing dominoes. Now everybody know when I play dominoes.
Why? What's the problem
First of all, I will tell anybody, do not play dominoes with this guy. 'Cause he's going to tell you what's in your hand. I don't know how he does it, but he's amazing. So I'll just leave it at that.
So everybody knows dominoes, spades, basketball. I play them for hours, days, if time permits me. And the worst thing you could tell me while I'm playing those things is shooting me a text or a call and saying, that's all you care about? I'm like, I'm here trying to give a 6 love right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to score.
In their house.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot this 3-pointer right now, and you telling me
Shoot that air ball. That's right.
Shoot the air ball.
I'm trying to be Curry on the court.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Now that's out of control. It goes both ways too, though. Like I feel like if you gonna be like that,
Yeah.
you also got to be willing to let them do their thing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I believe in that. I'm very realistic, very very realistic. I always believe in people need their space, and I believe sometimes when people get in relationships, the first thing they want to do is possess.
Yep.
And that's why relationships are so fun in the beginning, because there's no ownership. Everybody's just like, yo, yeah, that's cool. Let's hang out. Let's have fun. And then the moment that feelings start to exchange, then now the possession starts to, hey, where were you? I called you. You didn't answer. Oh, yeah, you know, I was at work. But you know me always. I'm like, oh, you know, my bad.
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
You got to play basketball.
Any women that are listening, Ray said it best. Here we go. That's the first thing that a guy thinks about. That's the first thing a guy is like, oh, come on, you clocking me now?
Yeah.
And we're not, especially for those guys that really just having fun and playing basketball. It's like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. It don't got to be what you think
I called
it is.
you and it rung 4 times. 4 times.
Why did you take so long to
Usually it
answer?
takes you 2.5 times.
Hold on, we gotta give a special shout out to Nicole Reed. Hey, what's going on, Nicole Reed? PhD vibe.
Yo. Here we go. Here we go. We gotta stop the whole show from the. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, like for all the women that just send a message to all your girlfriends. We don't like that. They feel like
We hate it.
Yo, we hate it, man.
Listen, let me. You know what? Let me clear the air real quick. I got to make sure that women understand this worldwide. There is nothing a man wants to do more, and I'm telling you this. Just trust me. Than to come home and there's a woman there waiting for him. It excites us. It stimulates us. It inspires us. But the moment that becomes Nagville, the moment that becomes Nuttyville,
Nutty Nagville. It's all one. It's the same thing.
That's it. It just
Nutty Nag Nasty.
It makes that man want to stay at that club all night.
Oh man, I don't know what club you at.
Basketball club.
Yeah, the basketball club.
Right? We don't cheat.
Yeah, black men, we don't cheat.
Yeah. It's not a thing.
So give me the next question.
Another question says, what flaws in a woman are unacceptable in men?
In men?
Yeah. What flaws in women are acceptable for men? I'm sorry.
What flaws in women are acceptable?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. So a woman is asking, what flaws in us are unacceptable to a man?
So like, I'm confused a little bit because she means like inner
she
beauty
has
or
flaws,
something?
right? Anything that a guy is just unattracted or unacceptable.
Right.
They want to know a guy's perspective.
Okay. Yeah.
So in other words, I look at a woman or I get to know a woman. They have a flaw.
Yeah.
What is it that's going done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Alex.
open. Thanks for clarifying, Dre.
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100. I know we just spoke on this topic, but a woman using the bathroom in front of me.
Dang.
That's it? Really?
Yeah,
That's the only flaw, bro.
that's not the only.
That flaw would kill it.
That's not an only.
You never heard
That's
of
the
poo
main
spray?
flaw.
I know.
Yo,
It smells great.
It does.
it really does smell good. I just can't do it, man.
That's the main flaw.
That's not a main flaw, but that is definitely a big flaw.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm a weird one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a weird one.
All the things.
Yo,
Thinking like, yo,
You're making me reevaluate what I think. I know, right?
no crusty toe or something like, God, maybe she gained too much weight or
I will say this
or something.
Hygiene is super duper important to me,
Okay.
especially for a woman. So if there's particular scents in specific areas that
All right, see,
excretes,
now that makes sense.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a little bit
You know
more
what I'm saying?
deeper
But-
than
but
just
I'm a
pooping
real
in front of me.
I don't know, man.
Oh, she farted. I'm not. Gotta go. Hey, you just bought me tacos.
Like I just feel like women are supposed to be, I don't know, maybe because I really do see the woman as goddesses. You know what I'm saying?
So goddess can't poop.
They can, just not in my presence.
God.
And that works for you, I guess.
So you the god.
I'm not. It's just
That's what it sounded like. You determine.
I just feel like, all right. So when we really think about if we were to break down waste, waste is bowel movement is literally waste. That's the thing that your body doesn't want. It is already used up. It's now trying to come out.
Right.
I just feel like you don't have to do that part in front of me. It's waste. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me around waste. Like, would you go on a date in a garbage truck, or would you go, or would you plan a date at the dump?
Well, if I drive
No.
garbage trucks for a living, I might.
Might take you on break or lunch.
Yeah, man.
It sounded nice. I don't know. All right. Clearly, I don't drive the garbage truck. All right, maybe though. Maybe not.
I'm just saying I couldn't do it. Me personally, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I hear that. I respect that actually. At least you know what's your truth,
Right.
Yeah.
Because for me, I mean I wouldn't even think about that as a deal breaker. I'd be like, dang, she farted. Like,
And what happens if it's really stank?
You know what happens?
Put the window down.
It's a turn off.
Yeah, it's a complete turn off.
But it's not a turn off for me to the point that I'm like, I'm leaving her. It's a turn off like, oh man, I thought I wanted some. I don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta give you a chance to air out. Like I'm going over here.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back and I'll see you again. I'm like, all right, I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just me. But for me, you know, read the question one more time.
Hold on. Before you say
trying to
that,
answer this
my boy Rodney said, y'all sleep. If my girl don't fart or poop around me, it ain't real.
Thank you.
That's not long term.
For real, you gotta be comfortable. Rodney, that's
Appreciate
exactly
you.
what we trying to say.
That's it, man. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Till death do us part.
I'm gonna keep it.
Sickness and health.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
Stank
keep it
as hell, man.
1,000. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I've never not had a woman want to do that.
Man,
But I just tell them
you didn't allow them to.
Yeah,
For
that's
real.
true.
You're right.
I gotta
It
be
wasn't
honest.
comfortable enough to do it around you.
man.
You didn't give them that opportunity to be comfortable around you.
They comfortable. It's just I'm the one who runs out. So they be like, oh, I'm using the bathroom, blah blah. Oh, I'm clear.
What's that, Khalid? Yo, what's that, Ray, man? I gotta go.
I'm gone.
Yo,
Ray just called me.
where did you go? I said, man, you stink, man.
Bro talk. Had a conference call.
Now hold on, Nicole Reed. When you say you agree with the bathroom, you gotta specify.
Yeah, please, Nicole.
Yeah.
What that mean? You be using that poo spray, huh, Nicole?
Oh yeah.
Clarify,
That's a
please.
poo spray. I
Yeah.
could tell off rip.
Yeah.
Now Trudy, my girl Trudy, she says, but is your girl supposed to be comfortable with you doing it around her? I agree. She should be comfortable, and that don't mean that I don't like her or I don't respect it or anything like that. All I'm saying is that's just one of my no's. It doesn't make her a bad person.
It's true. That just work for you.
it's
work
just
for
me.
you, right? So Ray, the question is, what flaws in a woman are unacceptable for men?
Now, if we're talking about personality flaws, we already answered this question for me, which is honesty.
Right.
We talk about physical flaws. I don't think that that's a thing. And here's what I mean. When you first meet somebody, and you fall in love with them, they're perfect to you, right? They might not be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but they're perfect to you. But over time, whether it's stretch marks from a pregnancy, whether it's a hair change from or hair falling out from a sickness, or weight gain, like whatever it might be, does that change to me? Does that, or to you, does that change them being perfect to you? And for me, going back to like what Rodney said, shout out to Rodney. I think that was his name, right? Rodney. Yeah, shout out to Rodney. If those small physical changes make them undesirable to you, then was it really real? And I would say is, did y'all really go through enough so that when you look back, you say, okay, you know what? Regardless of what you look like, you still, we still down for whatever. So I don't think that's really a thing. Like, I think that's, to me, it's fickle. Like if you could just break up with somebody because you find out, oh man, they got crusty toes. And they never used to have crusty toes, and now they got crusty. Like, I gotta break up. Like, that's that ain't real love. That ain't real love. But I will say this: that's if you got to that point.
Yeah.
So for me, I like them. My wife, she's tall, she's slim. So for me, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm not looking for someone who's overweight. I'm not saying fat.
Yeah.
Because you can be bigger and not be fat. But
correct.
Like, I like them slim. So for me, like, I have to be attracted to you first.
Yeah.
And if I'm attracted to you first, then everything else happens.
Everything else falls into line.
Yeah.
Same thing like my boy Ronnie said. He says he embraced the changes, weight gain included.
That's it.
I'm the same way, man. Especially if I'm the reason that you gained the weight.
My seed did that.
Yeah. Like,
I did something.
I would never like look at you sideways, But for me, one thing about a female, and God forgive me.
Forgive me. Oh, boy.
but
See what
a super no for me. Under no circumstance, it doesn't matter what it is. If her butt is flat, I just can't. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, I can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
Hey Jay,
I don't care.
You remember what we used to say back in the day? You remember? I'll remind you. We used to say face first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Face first.
Everybody,
If the face is attractive,
then
I can
everything.
figure the rest out.
Yep.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. If the butt is flat, I can't do it. I cannot do it. If I try to smack your butt,
He said, butt fat, that's
And it
whack.
feel like the wall.
yeah. If I try to smack, if I literally try to smack your butt and I miss, yeah,
You missed.
yeah, I miss. No, I can't do it, bro. When the back and the cheek is the exact same dimension, no, I can't do it. Yo, under no circumstance, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a no.
Man.
I'm talking about straight up no. It don't. I don't care how fine you are.
So that's
it's a no.
That's why all these women out here going to these surgeries.
That's exactly why they doing it.
Man, I know
It's
many,
'cause
plenty of
Alex.
women.
Yeah,
And I'm
dudes like Alex.
placing out bets. Is that real or is that fake?
Yeah. I'm one of them, bro. I'm not
one of
gonna
them?
lie to you. I
You
cannot
are
do it.
driving these women to go to surgery.
I can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
I'm glad to say my wife is placing those bets right along with me. She's like, you think that was real?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna ask her. I'm like, all right. But I got a real one though. She ain't scared to ask either. She'll go right up to him. Hey, I was looking. You really look good. And she started a whole conversation. Yo, where'd you get that done? And she was like, this is mine.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she said, where'd you get it done? Hey, Ray, you're right.
And just to go a little backwards, Nicole Reed said women wouldn't want men in the bathroom with them while they are changing their sanitary products. Just let them poop in peace.
I agree, but sometimes
Nicole Reed, I love
be
you.
in there. I'm not trying to be in there.
Yeah. That's
Nicole,
fine.
I'm sorry, but sometimes I need to
Why do you
go
need
and
to-
get.
why do you need to be in there?
Not in the bathroom.
Okay.
Not in the toilet, I should say. With
Yeah.
them.
You got to get something out
But-
the bathroom.
Okay. Nah. Yeah. Like sometimes I might need to go.
Need to
buy
get some
it.
shaving cream.
I could be anything. I could be getting ready for work.
Hey, and that's
Right.
okay.
And hold your breath.
Yeah, so if you're doing that, listen. That's fine. I'm
what?
okay with
That's a
that.
good point. I can hold my
But just
breath.
don't invite
Call me
me
Michael
in.
Phelps.
Yeah.
Don't invite me in and you're there.
I'm with you.
That's
but
all I'm saying.
the
So, hey, can I ask you a
the
question?
invitation is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Why are you inviting me in?
Wait. You want to ask me a question?
conversation while they
Shoot me a text.
Right. Because your phone is in the bathroom.
No.
'Cause
But
you-
just let me know when you're done. We can talk.
There you go.
I'm cool with that.
So you're not cool with just having a regular conversation?
No. He's not cool with
Not
you
with a
sitting on
number
the
two.
toilet and us having a conversation. Because that's not a regular conversation.
It's not.
At that
It
point.
is a regular conversation.
No.
There's other things going in the
if I sit on
background.
the toilet right now, Jay, you gonna come sit in there and talk to me? That's not
no,
regular.
You ain't my regular person that I need to talk to.
But it's not regular. Listen, I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I haven't done that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's happened. I'll be honest. But I'm not looking for that.
Yeah, you're not waiting.
looking
I'm
for
not
it,
like,
bro.
oh,
I'm
she's on the
just saying,
toilet. Let
you
me
should
get in
be
here.
comfortable to
We
do
talking about
that.
my day shit.
I am not going to be having mud butt and I'm holding the whole conversation.
I guess my situation's a little different. 'Cause the way the bathroom's set up for us, we got a door for that toilet section by itself. So I can close that.
Yeah, see?
If it gets out of control, I'm like, yo, I'll talk to you later. Boop.
Yeah.
I gotta go handle mine. You know, do what you gotta do.
It can't be no coming out.
And so women are big on sounds while they're on the toilet, and I think that's what it is. Hey, what's the name of Nicole? What's the name?
Boosh.
Hey, tell me,
Nicole.
I need someone to respond. Is it the sound that you guys are concerned about?
Boosh. Boosh.
This guy plays too much. He played too much Call of Duty. That's all I got to say.
Call of Duty.
Something blew up in there. Is it the women that? The women. Is it the sound that you guys are tired of or don't want for guys to hear?
Yo, I don't want to hear no sounds. Listen,
Yeah.
hit me up when you're done.
That's pretty good. Like you rehearsed that one. Hey, I ain't gonna say. So like going to Nicole's point though, I've never really been invited to the restroom. Like, hey, come talk to me.
Yeah.
It's been like
feel
like
left out?
Nah, I'm
okay.
completely good with that.
I was invited.
I'm just thinking about it. Like it wouldn't offend me if you had to tell me something. But that's never been like a hey, come in here. I need to use the bathroom. I want to talk to you for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like no,
Maybe they wanted some company.
no. If they wanted company, they would find me.
I just need to.
I'm backtracking. I'm with you, Alex.
Yeah.
But not that I'm saying it's a deal breaker. Because
Yeah.
for me, it's not that serious. But I'm just not looking for that.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for the conversation.
It just
in the
came.
toilet.
Yeah, same here. Now, Steve, I
No
just have
talking
to
on the
ask,
toilet.
how did it sound when it dropped in the toilet?
Hey, don't ask me how I know. This is from
I'm pretty sure.
This is from like middle school that we kind of figured the sound out.
Yeah.
And it always stuck with me. But yeah, that's the sound, man. Hit that drop.
like a bomb.
Yo, just a bomb is clunk.
I like Alex's though.
Hey, holla at me what you done because you that mudslide right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So, something is off.
I think also I think to that point, like you got to know when you just got to be like, yo, like you get listen, you sound like you busy.
Yeah.
like I don't need to be here right now. You don't need to be here right now. I'm not gonna say all that. I'm gonna just say I'll talk to you when you're done.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
That's
when
it.
you're done.
And at that point, there's no feelings hurt. I don't gotta hurt your feelings. You gotta hurt my feelings.
I agree.
That's not bad.
It's not a deal breaker though.
I'm better off for
real,
this.
it's not.
I'm better off for this. We're all better off for this. 'Cause I don't gotta remember this. And after you go bathe and wash your such and such up, then I'll still be ready.
Yeah.
Versus being turned off.
Oh, no. You can't bathe. You got to pressure clean after that.
Said pressure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got to pressure clean. There ain't no way. I'm going in the garage and getting the pressure cleaner.
What's the next question, man? We went so far.
Tell me what's the next one, Steve.
So here's one. What do guys think about long distance relationships?
Hey,
My first word comes to mind: challenge.
it is a challenge.
Definitely.
Challenge.
It is a
I don't
challenge.
think it's impossible.
It's definitely not impossible.
First off, I say that relationship needs to be a solid foundation, you know, built on some rock, kind of thing.
Some real trust.
If it's really going to work, exactly. Trust has to be there. Honesty has to be there, and it has to be 100% real. But I'd say it's gonna be challenging. There's no way, because especially if it's you've gone from being around each other 24/7 to now just that. Because now I've never been accustomed to that. And if you married, like I'll take my scenario.
Yeah.
That's an adjustment. Being away from somebody for so long for an extended period of time, that's tough.
Definitely.
But at the same time, I would have to assume the circumstances were necessary or the sacrifice was being made. Right. So you know what? Hey, I'm in this with you. So I'm gonna do what I got to do and make it happen. Because otherwise, why is it? Why is it happening?
Right.
That's the big thing. Is like if it's happening by choice, like hey, I'll let you in a year. I'm gonna go to such and such, and that's kind of like okay, that's weird. But if it's happening for a greater reason, for a cause, then okay, I get it. We got to do what you got to do to support each other, and that goes right back to that better or worse. Peace in the vows. So.
When it comes to long distance relationships, if I see it like this, if you're willing to make the investment, my boy Dame, man, I ain't see you in eons, bro. I hope all is well with you, man. Dame said, hell no for him.
Is Dame married?
Nah, most likely
That's what
not.
I'm saying. It's a different mindset.
No. When you marry, it's different.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah, because you already in it.
Exactly.
Like we gotta make this work, and if we don't make this work, why they get married anyway?
Exactly. This is the only advice I have for anybody who is doing any type of long distance relationship, and I promise you this advice will work. If you remember, you're an adult. You're an adult. And no matter how far you are, the cool thing about this day and age is that you can get up and travel.
With COVID.
Even with the COVID, you can still drive.
Yeah, just 14 days. That's
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
So
CDC done changed a little bit, I believe.
The only thing that I can tell anyone, any type of advice, is make sure that long distance is still accessible. They have to be somehow. It can't be okay. I'm moving to another country.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You can't fly every other country. Like the furthest my long distance relationship would be maybe New York, California. You know what I'm saying? Something that all right. If I drive, that's a day drive. I come check you. That's it.
What about Canada?
Canada, that's crossing borders. I can't do that.
You don't got a passport or something?
Yeah, I got a passport. I don't got no problem doing that. But
you could drive across.
Yeah, I'll drive across, but that's more stipulations in the relationship. Like you got to now show more documentation, more ID, more this. Hey, why are you coming into this country? That's just more work.
Because you're Bay on the other side of the border.
Oh, then Bay need to come on down.
What if the Bay said you need to come on up?
Well, then we gotta really make some decisions on who's bringing in more money, who has more to lose, who has more to gain, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So shit, millionaire, you going up?
Oh hell yeah! What the hell? What? I'm gone.
I never would have left the side. Hey, babe, can I finesse it?
I didn't like this country anyways.
I hate politics in America.
Don't forget to increase my allowance.
Yeah, I was like, what? You a millionaire?
Flew me out.
Yo, gone.
So
I am gone.
You buy my ticket or you gonna reimburse it?
I just invoice you. Hey, y'all would have been like, boy, Alex, ever since he met her, he ain't been around at all. Man, I'm living my best life in Canada. Man. That's what I believe in, man. I just believe in, hey, if you're gonna be in a long distance relationship, make sure that it's something that you can still have access to. I can still call you on a regular. I can still call you before I go to bed. I can still call you when I wake up in the morning. Not all this other extra crap that people got to deal with. Yeah, you know.
So I can respond to this because I've been through it. Long distance relationship. It takes work. It can be frustrating, and there's a lot of ups and downs in that because you want somebody there.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not accessible. You can't go to the movies. You can't go out to eat. You can't hold them. You can't, really enjoy their presence.
Damn, this sounds like COVID.
If it does, right? This was pre-COVID, right? So it's if you are not confident and secure in that relationship, it's not going to work. If you are, you have trust and you have stability and you know that they're being committed to you. It's just circumstances that keeps a distance. It will work, but it's a lot of work.
Fact.
Would I tell someone to do it? No.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like, that is a lot of sacrifice.
It is.
And you don't know how it's gonna end up, and you're gonna look back and say, man, I could have really been probably building a different relationship and knowing myself and knowing someone else just to find out that you're not really committed into this as I am. So it really just depends on the individual and how much you really care for that other person. Long distance for too long might be kind of tough.
Yeah.
Right. So it's really, I can't say a hard no for everyone, but I would just say just proceed with caution because it can be challenging at times.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure,
100%.
All right. So I know we over time, but there is one question that Nicole Reed asked. She said, any advice for professional women trying to get back into the dating pool? And it is our job to make men feel secure if they don't have the same financial status.
Steve?
All right. So go ahead and ask that question. Come on, Nicole. We ask that question one more time.
Yeah.
Steve.
Hey, boy, we're going to address your question, okay? So hold on tight. Steve, I'm going to repeat this question just again for you.
Gotcha.
Any advice for professional women trying to get back into the dating pool, and it is our job to make men feel secure if they do not have the same financial status?
So she makes more money.
So it's not, I don't know if, and you guys could correct me, I don't think it's your job. A man has to feel secure in himself. Yeah. If a man is not secure in himself, then you need to proceed with caution or just not deal with that situation, right? I'm a believer that a man can come to the table with not only just finance, but you got to see what they bring to the table, right? If you're just looking at purely finance, which I know is a big a big factor in a relationship, but there's other factors that a real man can bring to the table. His job situation might not be up to what you're making. That doesn't mean that he's not the right one for you.
Yeah.
So if he's secure in himself, knowing that, hey, I might not make the same dollars you make, that doesn't make me less than a man. I know what I bring to the table, and I bring security. I bring all of these factors that you would need to support you. So I think that right there is going to be a red flag. However, I do know that a single woman trying to date out here and realize that, a man might not be to their level, so to speak, or standards is a challenge. And it's just a matter of asking the right questions. And it's a matter of knowing what you are looking for. And finance might not be the top priority because you're probably more established than maybe a good number of guys out there. So don't try to fix a man. Like, for me, I'm not going to try to fix no woman. It's either you got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Right? So my thing is, you have to know who you are and know what you're looking for, and to just find the one that can complement what you're looking for.
I agree 10,000% on that, like, to the T, man. You can't bribe me with money. If you make more than I do, kudos. That's amazing.
Yep.
Thank God.
Yep.
I'm glad. You know what I'm saying?
Make a lot of obstacles cleared.
Yeah, for real. Like, we don't have to be burdened with being the sole provider or the main provider. There's no rule stating that has to exist. What I'm concerned with more than anything is the relationship between two people and the agreements we have during our differences. That's what really is like, okay, I can vibe with you. I can rock with you. Yeah. If I'm mad at you and we can still communicate and speak with each other with decency and respect, then I know, okay, yeah, this is somebody I can build with. This is someone I can kick it with. Yeah. Other than that, you piss me off now.
Yeah, for me, so for me, I'll take it a step further. I just want to make sure that if I'm getting into a relationship with a woman who makes more money than me, that's not going to be held over my head.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like not all the time, but a lot of times, someone who's making more money, and in my experience, from what I've seen, again, from the outside, a lot of times that's held over that individual.
It's true.
Oh, I make more money, so I can tell you when to come home. I make more money, so I can expect you to do certain things. And I can hold you to that just because I make more money, not because of anything else.
So, all right. I know I'm not trying to be the devil's advocate.
Yes, you are.
I guess so.
That's okay.
But okay. I will agree with that to a small extent, super small extent. And I'll tell you why. I believe that the person who brings in the most money in the household should have certain say-sos for certain things. For example, everyone knows me as Alex, the financial guru. So in my household, the finances run through me. Not that so much that I make more or anything, but I'm just the most qualified to handle it. If it was something different, like cooking, okay, my cooking sucks. So if my cooking sucks,
not when you make ribs though.
I ain't gonna lie, my ribs bang. I ain't even gonna front. My ribs fire.
Okay too.
Yeah. So if my cooking sucks, yeah, especially rice. So if my cooking sucks, then that's your avenue to take over and run that. So I just see it as get that communication barrier and figure out like, hey, okay, this is what you do. This is what you get all access to. You, however you say it goes, I'm gonna do it because I trust you because this is what you're good at. Same thing. Excuse me. When it comes to the money and things, if I'm the one that's making more money, or if my woman, she's making more money and she's telling me, hey, I don't want you working your job anymore because I make enough money to compensate both, and I want you to stay home and be a stay-at-home dad, or I want you to be my assistant. That don't make me feel any less of a man.
Right.
That actually makes me feel more of a man.
Right.
Because now I got the time and the energy to invest into our future, into our dreams. That's how I look at it.
I love that, but I guess my take was saying, to the business professional woman who's looking to get into a dating scene. You're taking it from married, right?
No, listen, I'm taking it from
that.
even as a let's say you single. If you're single and you're talking to a woman and she makes $100,000 a year, you make $10 an hour, and she's telling you, look, you got to step it up.
That's okay.
Right,
that
but-
right
Yeah,
there,
Region.
that's what I wanted to get at.
Now, here's the thing.
Don't be afraid to say, "Hey, listen, I'm going to encourage you and support you and bring you along."
Correct.
And listen, down the road, I tell my wife this all the time. I say, down the road, listen, if you decide to become a doctor, and you start making more money than me, great. I have no problem with that. Nothing will change except you make more money than me. Right. At the end of the day, to your point, I'm confident in who I am, but only because she allows me to be confident. Right.
Yeah.
I just don't want the money piece to change who we are.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's what I think that's the challenging piece is when you get into a relationship, you make more money, you can intimidate folks away.
You know, here's the thing, man. The Bible says money answereth all problems. But it also says that the love of money is the root of all evil. Mm-hmm. If you use money as a controlling tool, then it's always going to be a problem. Always. Because it don't matter how much money you make. You could be a millionaire, billionaire.
That's my point.
It doesn't matter.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
But if it's like, okay, look, I make more, so follow what I'm doing, so you can get there too.
Yeah, that's different. I like that.
Yeah, you see what I'm
that's how it
saying?
should be.
That's the way I think about it. So if my woman makes more, all right, tell me what I need to do so I can get there too. You know what I'm saying? Like all my friends who make more than I do, hey, put me on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a street code. Hey,
Correct.
you getting money out here? All right, put me on.
Yeah.
Show me how to do this. But you know, I think sometimes people get intimidated. They'll be like, oh, look at him stunting. Or look at her, you know, she trying to stunt on me. She trying to embarrass me. No. She just say, hey, look.
I got it.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to get it.
There you go.
And that's how me and niece were. Because when we first met, she made more than me, and she still makes more than me.
Mm-hmm.
So she never like put me down and be like, oh, you gotta, you know, I make more than you, so you got to do this. Nah, she always found a way to
Help you make more money.
Make more money, and she still allowed me to be a man. So
Yeah.
like, even though she made more money than me, she let me take her out, and I pay for it still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like those things, instead of saying like, oh nah, I got it. Like she never like made me feel like, I want to say insecure, but not really. But she still elevated me to that point where I could say like, all right, I'm up there now. So it's I'm happy to say that there's women out there that will do that for you. But then
I think it takes the right personality.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It just
it takes the right personality, man.
You got to be willing to say, hey, I'm going to come alongside of you.
Right.
Versus I'm above you or you're above me. I'm going to come alongside you and partner with you.
Wait, I'm sorry to cut y'all off. There was an important question that we have to touch before we close this out.
Okay.
Boy from YouTube, he says, I'm feeling suicidal and I don't know how to deal with it. What's your thoughts? All right. This is probably the most serious question that we've got for the whole thing. Boy, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you from I can't say medical background or medical point, but I will say from a spiritual point, from a brother. I'm assuming you're a brother as well. If you're taking any kind of meds, a lot of the side effects of the meds is depression. Depression, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, those type of things. The only thing I can tell you is to speak with your doctor, have your meds recalibrated. I don't want to tell you to not take it because it could be the same medicine that's saving your life. So I don't want to say don't take it. The only thing I could tell you from a brother to a brother, if you are a brother, if you're a sister, brother to a sister, is to have your meds recalibrated and make sure that you keep the faith that's within you. Just don't give up I know it's tough. It's 2021 right now. We just got a brand new president.
Yeah.
Things are starting to look up. There's no guarantee that it will go up, but it is the hope that we have. The future does look bright. That's the only thing I can say.
So I'm gonna ask Alex, give our line, and I want you to text us. I want us to talk to you offline.
Actually, you know what?
Give us what our line is.
Let me give you the telephone number. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen, and I'm also gonna put it in the chat as well. Yeah. Telephone number is 772-480-1606. I repeat, 772-480-1606. If you want, you can call us right now. If you want your voice to be aired, we can do that. If you don't, if you just want to speak to us in private, that's fine.
Right.
We'll close out the feed and we'll talk to you.
I kind of want to talk to us to talk to them offline.
Yeah.
We have the help hotline 800-273-8255.
Okay.
800-273-8255. But if you can just text us, we'll give you a call after we conclude, just so we can have some conversation. Right? There's a help line available, but we're brothers, right? We're here for our viewers and our listeners, and maybe there's just some things that we can at least talk to you about before you even talk to the hotline, knowing that we are here to support you. Again, 800-273-8255 is the help hotline if you feel that way. But if you can shoot us a text message, we will call you after we conclude our live taping, just so we can kind of talk through some things confidentially, privately, and we can also give you some other additional resources to provide some assistance. All right. So thank you for reaching out to us, and thank you for sharing how you are feeling right now. But we're here for you. Right? We're here for all our listeners and our viewers, and we want to be able to support you.
And he said that he will text us.
Okay, beautiful.
All right, perfect,
beautiful,
man. So listen,
that's in my heart well that you were actually going to reach out to us so we can talk to you offline.
Perfect, man.
All right.
You literally you ended the show with a bang, my brother. Thank you so much.
I wanted to go back, if it's okay, to the question that we were talking about
Business professional?
The business professional, and the I feel like even though you make more money, that doesn't mean you can manage money.
Facts.
Right? So you have to understand that, you bring something to the table. That doesn't mean you can be a good manager of it.
Yeah.
So a guy that maybe makes $10 an hour know how to stretch
Budget.
$10 an hour, right?
Can you imagine stretching your money now?
Now imagine if you're quadrupling that, and you're making the most of it. So for that business professional that says, hey, I'm making more money and stuff like that, don't discredit the value of someone just because they're not at the level that you're at. Right. But if they can bring a certain skill set into your world, man, you guys can do wonders. Right. So sometimes guys feel like because I might not be at the same level as a business professional, I might be inadequate. And sometimes women may make a guy feel that way. But don't discredit someone that might make less money than you. They might be able to make you even go beyond you think you can go. All right. So just remember that, man. It's not about the dollar. It's about what you guys can do together and how you guys can work together. The Bible says that you are an helpmate, that you are here to help each other. Just because, a guy is always going to be stronger than a woman, that doesn't mean that you discredits a woman and that you serve no purpose. Just like a woman can probably make more money than a guy, that doesn't mean that the guy is inadequate and unable to help you. So just keep that in mind. Don't let the dollar fool you. But just know that you are here to work with someone that's willing to be in the trenches with you and be on the mountaintop with you. Best advice I can give.
Perfect, man. So I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much for coming out and tuning with us. This is Bro Talk, Ask the Bros. BroTalkTV.com/Ask the Bros. We would love to hear from you, and we want to talk to you. We want to see what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna be going live again soon, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned and be safe, everybody.